Shalom. All praises to Yahawah, Manasseh, Bashem, HaKadosh, double honors to the elders and apostles, our great most on who will. Peace, blessings, citations to you. Like Akim pushing his word, doing his work throughout the four corners of the earth, doing it in truth and sincerity. Throughout Bashem, Manasseh, for letting me do this video, through the spirit. Roland's edifying. I was looking at these articles and everything. Yeah, a lot of them came out today. A lot of them, well, a lot of good ones throughout the weekend. Today is Martin Luther King Day, MLK Day. This is HuffPost.com. It's from HuffPost.com. And we have Donald Trump, not the guy that we want, but the guy that we so desperately need to, implement these New World Order parts of this New World Order and his plan to basically get the ball rolling with martial law, with the Lord coming back. And this entitles Trump makes surprise visit to MLK Memorial, leaves after about 2 minutes, and everything with Donald Trump and his in these different articles. The titles are always, trying to just make him look foolish and stupid, which he doesn't look. Wish he looks like that. He doesn't even have to. They didn't have to make him. He already, just looks like a clown. Period. It reads the president addressed reporters during the Martin Luther King Jr. Day visit, but did not mention the civil rights icon. President Donald Trump on Monday made an unannounced trip to the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial in Washington. The president did not mention the civil rights icon during the visit, which ended about 2 minutes after he arrived. Let's see. It says, "Good morning, everybody." Trump told reporters after laying a wreath in front of the monument. "It's a great day. It's a beautiful day, and thank you for being here. Appreciate it." So Donald Trump is just tying up all his ends, you see, bringing Kanye West to the White House, going to visit the MLK Memorial. You see, just doing what he needs to do to stay afloat. You see, just above water, keep his head above water. That's what Donald Trump is doing. And when you look into it, that guy known as Martin Luther King, he's not what you would think. He's not the person that you think he is or was. He was totally opposite. He put up a front for our people, led our people astray, and the beautiful thing is he actually mentioned it before he was assassinated. He was taken out and tanked by the so-called white man, which killed him. And I seen a Twitter post, and the CIA posted Happy MLK Day. So at this point, Esau is just showing you what he's done, and just throwing it in your face. And if you know what I'm saying, then you can put it 2 and 2 together, because Esau really, man, really knows how to put different figures to lead our people. Well, our people. It works both. Slocky for the noise, man. I'm gonna wrap it. Do it quick, but lead our people down the wrong path. Because I've watched a lot of documentaries and videos on Martin Luther King, and you know, just different, there's different pieces of information that's out there about who he really was. You know what I'm saying? And he was a Marxist. He was a sellout. He was a CIA agent. He was who you would call a informant, and really he 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 taught our people nothing but passive aggression, to lay down like a coward, you know, and people call him a coon for it, and I don't blame him because that's what he is. Let me see what I got here. Isaiah. I was never a big, even when I was in the world, I was never big on Martin Luther King, and he never really, stirred me up to, I guess you say, fight for my rights or whatever the case may be. But our people love Martin Luther King, what he stands for, and Esau loves Martin Luther King, because no one, you don't fear Martin Luther King. He doesn't strike fear to you. He doesn't, know, he's not off stage, so to speak. He's not alpha. He's that he's that passive, you know, not trying to be out there, but he's not alpha, so to speak. He would be considered beta as his image, but what he was, I guess, in his private life, he was way more aggressive and way more a. He was a what do you call it? Pan something. When you pansexual, yeah. Hey, you can look that up if you don't know what that is. It's Isaiah 52:3. For thus saith the Lord, ye have sold yourselves for naught, and ye shall be no, so I could be redeemed without money. So he sold himself for naught. That's what Martin Luther King did. He sold his soul for naught. He sold out for nothing. And they put a bullet in his hand at the end of the day. All the Martin Luther King streets and highways for nothing. For our people to have a figure, an idol to look up to, a public figure who was not for them, and taught them that it's cool to it's you should get on your knees and cry and beg for justice against the so-called white man who hates them, and for equality. Just madness, man. And that we were taught that in growing up as children, children. I'm gonna read this unfinished. Big Vice President Mike Pence tagged along for the surprise trip. Neither Trump nor Pence had public events listed on their schedules on Monday, or for Monday, the second Martin Luther King Jr. Day observed since Trump took office in 2017. Trump faced scrutiny last year when he did not attend a public event, Slovakia, on Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Instead, he visited one of his golf clubs in Florida. He remained in Washington on Monday as the ongoing partial government shutdown entered its 31st day. So there you have it. Um, Donald Trump is trying to just he's just doing what he wants to do now. He go where he want to go, talk to who he want to talk to. You see, and really, he's that dude. He's that dude. Hopefully to kick off Jacob's Trouble and more. And this guy Martin Luther King, MLK Jr. has 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 a lot of blood on his hands, I would say, if you ask me. And also, um, he's have the brother sent me a video of people, Edomites calling him Lucifer Coon, call him a devil and a coon. You see, like a compliment. You see, I think that's funny. Trump's quick trip to the memorial on Monday offered a stark contrast with past presidents such as Barack Obama and George W. Bush, who spent MLK Day volunteering or visiting memorials with civil rights icons honor during their presidencies. Uh, Around mid-morning Monday, Trump tweeted a link to a proclamation he signed last week declaring Martin Luther King Jr. Day. Today we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. for standing up for the self-evident truth, truth Americans hold so dear that no matter what the color of our skin, the place of our birth, we are all created equal by the Most High, by God. The president tweeted. This is what he tweeted. So Donald Trump is being puppeted to say all these things and cover his arse. But men of the Lord, man, we see this. The prophets we see through. This society is a big joke. The society is. We just sit back and watch what you people indulge in and what is this society produces, and it's stupid, man. It's idiotic. It's Ecclesiastes 3:5. A time to cast away, and a time to gather stones, a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing. Because God, man, I'm gonna wrap it up real quick. I'm getting loud, but that's what Martin Luther King taught. Um, Taught us to embrace the so-called white man and these other nations 'cause we all the same. And real quick, it's an article. It says once again a racial slur was used in a TV story about Martin Luther King Jr. This time it happened in St. Louis a day ago. So St. Louis is racist, man. Missouri out there is racist. For the second time in less than 2 weeks, a local television news person used a racial slur while talking about the Rev. Martin Luther King Jr. I'm gonna jump. Yeah, I'm gonna post this article in there too. So this article here says it happened before. Earlier this month, a TV meteorologist in New York State was fired after using the same slur. Martin Luther Coon Park. You see? And I watched that video of this dude. This guy is Edomite. He said coon. He said it. So either one of the two, they said they were doing it blatantly on purpose, or they just were saying it a lot. Like it's either one of the two, you know. And I'm gonna post it post production. That's it on this article. I just wanted to bring out the edification. I'm gonna play a little bit if it just has sound.
Good morning, everybody. It's a great day. It's a beautiful day. And thank you for being here. Appreciate it.
Can you come and talk about the shutdown at all? Anything to say about Democrats rejecting their deal?
Okay, there you have it. I got one more scripture. Donald Trump's the best president we ever had. This is Ezekiel 35:5. Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had to end. So Esau hates us as a perpetual hatred. It will never stop because that's it. That's the prophecy. That's the scriptures. And Martin Luther King, you can go on. You can make a very edifying lesson off of Martin Luther King, just him in history. Okay, so hey man, Lord willing, I ain't gonna say I should have, but hey, that would have been a wild lesson. Hey, that would Lord willing is edifying. Say all praise to Yahawah, Manasseh, Bashim, Fakadash, Bakatan, Divine, to the elders and apostles, like great millstones as well. Peace, bless. This is a salutation to you, like Akim, doing well, or doing this work, pushing this